What's up, you fucks? Doing another vlog today. What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about, oh sorry, I just got back from shitty sports, getting all swollen shit. I want to talk about, let's talk about going into business. And I will tell you what I've learned so far. So, I've been a musician for almost 25 years playing drums, and I've built a lot of businesses / bands. And it's a funny thing because sometimes it's good to go into business with friends and sometimes it's not. But more often than not, it's probably best to keep those two separate. Also, I guess my advice would be, if you're gonna go into a business or get into a band or whatever, and you basically got to be with the right people that are gonna put in the same amount of effort as you put in. If you don't, honestly, I say get the fuck out quick. So this is kind of how I do it. I'm probably the most on-time musician anyone will ever meet. I show up to gigs half hour to an hour early. Half hour. When I'm in a band and I commit to a band, I tend to be loyal, but that sometimes can get me into trouble. I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt, which sometimes can get me into trouble. I'm usually a good judge of character, so I tend to realize the situation quickly and get out, or sometimes I give people too many chances. I suggest not giving people too many chances. If you feel like you need to leave the relationship, business, music, band, whatever, quick, and you feel like someone's not putting in the same amount of effort as you, bounce. Because it'll only make you resent either music or your business even more. Just bounce. When I'm in a band, I'm there to work. I'm there to have fun too, don't get me wrong, but if everyone in the band is not putting out the same amount of effort as then that's not a good situation to be in, and you need to bounce. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with. I've dealt with it through all kinds of bands I've been in. And I'm not saying I'm the greatest guy to get along with. I can tend to be an asshole, or, you know, I can be a jerk too, just like everybody else. But I will say this. If you're in a band and or a relationship, business relationship with me, you're gonna get a couple things. You're gonna get honesty, and you're gonna get flat out just being blunt and upfront. Loyalty as well, but if you slip on the loyalty on your part, it's a two-way street. If you do not put in what I put in, done. And I think a lot of people should do that too. Some people, whether in, you know, a relationship or a band relationship, a business relationship, they sit there and stay like an abused puppy dog. Don't do that. Don't make those same mistakes that I've done in the past. If it smells like a fish and it smells like shit, it's fucking shit. Get the fuck out. Don't waste your time on people that aren't gonna give you the respect of putting in what you put in. Bottom line, fuck them. Because it doesn't help you in the long run. You don't need to be a dick about it. You don't need to get all defensive or just call people out. Do it like this. Say, hey, this is bothering me about the situation. I'd like to see it change, and if it doesn't, I need to figure out other avenues. And then, you know, give them at least one shot. You know, put your cards on the table and let them know how you need and how you want the band to work and how you think it should work, and or how I think, or not, bands, relationships, whatever. Just let people know what you need out of the relationship or the partnership that you're in. And if it's not being met, you don't need to explain it to them again. You've already explained it once. And if a couple months go by or whatever the time frame you'd like to give them a decent shot doesn't work, you bounce. You bounce. Don't stay. Move on to other and better things, because this world is too, fuck the world. I mean, this life is too fucking short to sit there and fucking hate what you're doing. You don't want to hate going to practice. You don't want to hate playing shows with people who don't put in the effort that you do. You want to just fucking move on to a better situation where people appreciate what you do, but not only appreciate it, show it by action, by reciprocating the time and effort that you're putting in. And that goes, like I said, that goes with every, like, it could be done for relationships, business, bands, any situation, friendships. It's a two-way fucking street, and you can sit here and listen to people fucking yap all fucking day long, and if all they're doing is yapping and not showing any actions, peace, deuces, fucking bounce. It's not worth your time, it's not worth your effort. You need to be around people who motivate you and push you to get better. You shouldn't have to be the ones pushing people and trying and keep telling, oh, come on, dude, try this, try that. Come on, please, just pick it up, blah, 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 you know? And I'll tell you this, too. Especially being in a band situation, I will take lack of talent, but a shit ton of passion and wanting to fucking learn and try than fucking talent any day. I'd rather have someone who's fucking willing to try and willing to put in the work and has all the passion in the world to try to make shit happen, rather than some talented, conceited fuck who thinks, oh, I'm just fucking good, so I'm just not even gonna worry about it. Fuck that, dude. Get with people who want to fucking motivate you, bottom line. And even if they have lack of experience, if they have passion and drive, eat that shit up and fucking lift them up so they can continue to fucking grow and grow and grow and get better. That's all I have to say. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is just opinion. This is just my experience of being a musician for 25 years. I mean, the way I go about it could be wrong for some people. The way I go about it could be right for some people. That's all up to interpretation. Advice is meant to take with a grain of salt, but in my experience, this is the best way to do it. Be with people that put in the same amount of effort as you, and if they don't, bounce. Okay, you fucks. Peace.